Oh, yeah, it's your boy, Live Wire. And I'm back in the motherfucking building, baby. Yeah, so today I just wanted to talk real quick about the situation. I'm not gonna go too heavy into it, but I'm gonna address some of the comments I've seen from people outside of the Xbox community, basically their lies and talking about the events that happened over the last couple of days. And like I said, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but I'm going to address some of the things that have been said. And it's a damn shame, man. It's a damn shame that the way what we're dealing with in the gaming community, in this day and age, where people are harassing other YouTubers or other people they meet on the internet over their opinion. For one, it's fucking ridiculous, yo. It's their fucking opinion. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it. It's not fucking rocket science. I mean, I'm black, so guess what? I'm not gonna go and search on the internet for Ku Klux Klan meetings. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Why? Because it doesn't interest me. I know I'm not gonna be happy with what I hear. It is what it is. You know, like these motherfuckers are just like, yo, the crazy shit. It's like, all right, you have a problem with gay people, but then you go to LBG meetings, like, what the fuck? Oh, you don't like Xbox guys, but you go to Xbox Guy podcast, where you don't see Xbox dudes do the same thing to PlayStation guys. And impartially, I think that is the reason why there's a lot of hate. You always see PlayStation guys go to Xbox podcasts, but you never or rarely ever see Xbox guys go to PlayStation podcasts. And you know why it is? It's because we don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. It's just, I mean, there's only a handful of people I really fucking watch. And that's probably like Zobi in himself. That's probably just by him. And to be honest, 50% of what he be talking about on there, I don't know what the fuck he be talking about when he talk about those games. I have no fucking clue what Zobi be talking about when he's talking about JRPGs and shit like that. But when he's talking about other shit, some real life shit, that's what I tune in to listen to, that entertainment, that he provides, the crazy shit. I mean, shit, he has a whole fucking, 2-3 podcasts where he's talking about people don't need to eat fast food because they're fucking nigger burgers. This shit is ridiculous, yo. But it's like the funniest shit because it's like, damn, dude, where the fuck do you even come up with that shit? That's just crazy as hell. He's like running, basically talking about the cops are shooting black people because they got to chop them up to make nigger burgers. Like, this shit was crazy, man. This shit is crazy. But it's like, like we've gotten to this point where people, if you have an opinion that differs from their opinion, it's racist automatically. Like, racist has replaced the void that when people used to say everything was gay. Remember that? Remember back in the day when everybody used to be like, "Oh man, you beat me, man. That's gay." Or something happened. Oh, that's gay. They had that real push to eliminate that from people's vernacular. Moving forward, especially with the whole equal rights thing for gay and lesbians, which makes sense. But it really, I don't know. I guess there's nothing that was. So 2016 bred, well, maybe 15 too, breathed life into the whole, oh, that's racist type shit. So anything you say that's not, to somebody else's liking, that shit is racist automatically. Whether it is or it isn't, doesn't matter. Now it's racist. I'm like, man, I don't like fucking red gummy bears. Oh man, that's racist as hell. Like, it's fucking, I don't like red gummy bears. Oh, you don't like them because they red. That's racist. Native Americans. We're like, the fuck? Dude, how did you make that stretch? Man, everybody knows that Native Americans are red people, so therefore you don't like red gummy bears. Therefore, you don't like Native Americans. There you go. I'm like, sounds like the fucking guy, the dad off of what's that movie? My Big Fat Greek Wedding. He was like, I can turn every word that you give me, and I tell you its origin is from Greek. Like, that's what it basically is. It's like anything you can say that I don't like, I'll tell you its origin is racist. Like, that's what these motherfuckers are doing, man. It's crazy out here. So anyway, I'm gonna tell you, there's a saying that Next Gen says. It's a lie. I mean, it's not something he made up. It's just something that, you know, he always quotes. A lie is more entertaining than the truth. And it is. And there's a pure fact, because I remember when I was in high school, one of my best friends, right? He built these pegs, these bike pegs, right? And he built them in metal shop. So we in metal shop. Well, he's in metal shop. He comes to the cafeteria, and like we would eat in the cafeteria, then we go to the gym, watch people go play ball or play volleyball or whatever the fuck, right? So we sitting in there, and he sees this dude that he don't fuck with like that. Dude's minding his own business, right? The dude's minding his own business. He ain't doing shit. He's just sitting over there fucking playing volleyball or whatever the fuck. So my boy walks up to him and punches him dead in the jaw, knocks his ass out. Then they get to rumbling, right? He gets up, runs to me, hands me the pegs, right? Fucking runs off, and I guess they called his ass down the hallway. Security got him because the other guy was chasing him. And, you know, it is what it is. They end up in the principal's office. So the dude goes to him and is like, oh, such and such hit me in the mouth with something. I don't even know why he hit me. So my boy's whole narrative was like, yo, he said something about my mama. Now, mind you, I watched my boy go over there. I know he ain't say nothing about his mama because when I was standing next to him, he ain't say nothing about him saying anything about his mama. And he's a gabber. So if there was a reason that he wanted to punch him in the mouth, other than just punch him in the mouth, he would have said it. All right. So he just decided that day, he was like, man, got these new pegs, you know? Yeah, they are bike pegs, but all right, for people that don't know, if you have pegs, right, and you put them in the palm of your hand, you could punch somebody twice as hard without having the risk of breaking your fingers. It's like, I mean, that's one of the biggest issues is like when you're fighting somebody, the potential of you breaking your hand because your finger goes in, depending on what part of their face that you hit, right? But if you have pegs in your hand, you can fucking punch somebody hard as shit and feel like they getting hit by a goddamn brick wall. You know, so basically that's what he did. Hand me the pegs, goes to the principal office, tells the dude that this guy was talking about my mama and that's why we got in the fight. Dude ain't say shit about his mama. But that's the thing that stuck. He called me a spick and blah, 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 and all this. And I punched him in his mouth. And he was talking about me being a spick and my mama being dirty or something like that. Like I said nothing like that. But a lie tends to be more entertaining than the truth. Remember that. So on the internet right now, you know, PlayStation fanboys are basically trying to save face and save house. They know, you know, the whole shit that went down with my boy, they know that shit's fucked up. And they know kind of who did it, and they know that they run in their circles. But the thing is, they're trying to justify why it would happen. You can't just say, well, motherfucker don't like PlayStation, so that's justifiable to do that. Even though the reasoning that they're putting out is dumb as fuck too. But whatever, you know, they ain't the smartest motherfuckers in the world. But anyway, so they're basically running with this two agendas. One is because of this, that they did that. And two, you know, half of it's not even done by them. It's done by Xbox guys. They're basically running like, oh, Xbox guys, you know, are having a civil war. Mind you, I don't know who the fuck these Xbox guys are. You know, what are these imaginary Xbox guys? These are Xbox guys that only play on PlayStation? Oh, I guess they're not Xbox guys. But whatever the case. But anyway, so we're going to listen to this real quick. We're going to listen to this bullshit real quick.
For being like that. You know, I cared when they showed his kid, man.
Yeah, that was
no, but wait a minute.
No. That was his job. That was violation.
Okay, look, this is the thing about the job. I don't agree with that job tip, but as far as that kid shit go, I'm sure he was upset when they showed him with his kid, but I'm sure that dude, that son died, he was upset too, and he was ridiculing that man. So, like, come on.
That's why I heard that's why they did it.
So exactly, like, you can't be making fun of people's children that's passed away and then get mad somebody show your son.
What happened?
He made fun of a dude's son that died, bro. Like, he was
on stage at the Game Awards. When dude was on the stage at the Game Awards getting emotional over the game that he made based on his son dying from cancer.
Okay.
Moose thought that shit was funny. He made jokes about that shit.
All right. So that's the narrative. They're telling this story where people watching the Game Awards, Moose sends out a tweet talking about the kid, the father crying, right? I spoke to Moose. I had cancer. Not these motherfuckers, but me. All right? I knew what the situation was. Matter of fact, when watching the Game Awards, I was watching the Game Awards, I was playing Forza at the same time and listening to Zaire on a podcast. And on top of that, watching I think the Cowboys were playing were they playing the Giants? Maybe they weren't playing the Giants. They were playing somebody. Cowboys were playing somebody. I don't remember if it was the Giants or not, but the Cowboys were playing somebody. So all these things are going on. And to be honest, this is how Xbox, I don't know anybody who plays Xbox that would sit there watching the VGAs. You know, I'm sorry. I mean, this is how we do. We tend to play multiplayer games, all right? You know, unless it's E3 or Gamescom, nobody's sitting there watching that single media show solely and not doing anything. You're only going to see it for Gamescom and E3. Nobody gives a fuck about the VGAs because the VGAs is boring as shit. Besides the point. So he sends out his tweet, and at the same time, I'm listening to the podcast. Everybody is saying the same thing he said in the tweet. Why is this dude crying? He's a Sean Murray. You can go back and check it. It's on the multiplayer podcast for the VGA's award. People are laughing because the guy is crying, and he's saying, oh, this guy must be a rookie, like Sean Murray, who was up there earlier crying a couple of years before about his video game. All right? So now, how did that go from being what it was to being he was laughing about his kid dying? Now that's some bullshit right there. One, he's never done anything like that. But see, the lie is more entertaining than the truth. You know, it's easier and it's more flamboyant to paint somebody as a monster in order to justify doing fucked up shit to them. You see what I'm saying? If you want to do something dirty to somebody, you gotta paint them as being the fucking villain in order for you to justify what you did. That's why you hear the dude Jack Move spew out that story, right? Because to him it justifies what happens, even though it's a lie, and he knows it's a lie, and he more than likely knows a lot of those dudes that did that shit. It's more entertaining to them, and it justifies why they do what they do. See, and the crazy part is most of those dudes that during my Block Fest last week when they were putting up all that bullshit, guess who they all followed? Hard 8, BG, Jack Move, Bond. They follow all four of them dudes. All them guys that I was blocking last week, and a lot of Xbox community people were blocking last week. They followed those guys from Weapon Will podcast, and it's not a fucking coincidence, man. I mean, you know, maybe if they followed one of them, you know, maybe okay, he followed Bond and he followed, Jack Move, and maybe this other guy followed Hard 8, but they followed all 4 of them. That's, it's not a coincidence, man. But it's, lies are just more entertaining. They've been trying to push this agenda for a while. Now it's, they're trying to put the heat off of the PlayStation community. So that's why they're creating this whole, it's a civil war type thing. Because it's like, oh no, it can't be. We can't say it's PlayStation because that tarnishes like the PlayStation Nation brand. So therefore we'll say it's really perpetrating as PlayStation guys, doing it. Like, really? And what's their thought process behind it? And I'm not gonna dig up the shit, but like, and you got to look at their fucking podcast. But at some point, Hard 8 says, they want to get rid of BGST in order to make room for the real Xbox fans. Like, nigga, really? Really? Look, if you can't do it on your own, you can't do it just because you think somebody else that's more popular than you is going to be out the way. That would be the stupidest shit ever. The stupidest shit ever. And then the other thing is, they always try to say we skew racist and sexist shit all the time. Number one, look, man, people make jokes, but none of our jokes are malicious at all. Number two, we never run around talking about these people are better than those people. We don't. The most you see from the Xbox community is people talking about what type of food other people eat. That's about it. You're not going to hear shit else, right? Nobody's talking about, their racial status. Nobody's talking about no dumb shit like that. You just might talk about what type of food you eat. That's it. It ain't that fucking serious, bruh. But the funny thing is, these guys at the same time say wild shit, but for some reason they don't feel they should be held accountable for that shit. Like, isn't Hard 8 the one who invented X-Fags? He says the shit all the time. Like, the shit rolls off his tongue like every 20 seconds, Now my thing is, all right, you say X-Fags all the time, but then at the same time, you can't say that somebody can't say what they say, and that's racist and sexist when you calling people X-Fags all the time. That shit doesn't make any sense to me. That would be like if some white dude just walked up to you and said X nigga. Like, would you be cool with that? He'd probably be like, well, depends. Well, if he was my boy, I knew him from way back when, and man, we were bosom buddies, and we was in the crib together. Maybe, we was in the pen. I yanked his dick a little bit. Like, what I mean? Like, there's all these stipulations. Like, no, you wouldn't be cool with it. You wouldn't be cool with it. So it's like what's with the hypocrisy, man? It's like, oh, well, it's cool for me, but not for them because, fuck it. And then the other thing that I find funny as hell is people talking about like, well, if you don't have anything to hide from the internet, then this shit wouldn't be. But like, yo, dude, as a professional athlete, I said this in my tweet, as a professional athlete, say Odell Beckham, say he, some kid walked up to him and was like, yo, Odell, I love you in PlayStation in Madden, man, and he has the PlayStation disc. And Odell was like, oh man, you don't got it on Xbox, so I like Xbox better. If that shit was heard by PlayStation dudes, they'd be sending him death threats. They'd be calling him all kinds of faggots. They'd be like, I hope you die. I hope you break your leg. I hope you lose your career. Like, be all kinds of shit. Over fucking video games. But the PlayStation community gets away with this shit time and 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 still Xbox community don't get that shit. Xbox community got lambasted for the fucking green disc shit. All over fucking every damn media site. People were complaining about, oh, the media disc. Oh, what's wrong with these motherfuckers? It's a disc. It's green. Who gives a fuck? Sexy not. Who gives a fuck? But if a motherfucker goes up to somebody and threatens their life and says, I hope you die, I want to rape you, bitch, they don't put that shit all over everything. They just be like, man, this one guy, he was crazy. Even though it was like 30 people retweeting it, it was that one guy. It was just that one guy. He was just nuts. It's not the PlayStation community. It's only the 60 other people doing it. It's only 60. It's not the PlayStation community. It's only the 145 people doing it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like the constant ignoring of the fact that shit is fucked up right now. And like I said before, many a times, it's been fucked up for a while. But people tend to ignore the fact that the PlayStation community has been doing this shit. They've been giving them a pass. I don't know why, but they've been giving them a pass. I mean, they've been screaming, raping people for a while. They've been screaming. Shit, Larry Herb just got told to fucking hang himself with the Connect wire a couple of days. You see what I'm saying? But they're not saying it's a PlayStation community, even though motherfuckers retweeted that shit. They're saying it's just him. It's just that one guy who did it. It wasn't all of us. It wasn't. I retweeted it, but it was a slip of the finger. I didn't mean it. I'm not a bad person, really. I just hate everybody and myself. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Like, this is video games. We should be able to debate about video games. We should be able to have fun about video games. I mean, look, man. I don't necessarily like everything people say on Weapon Wheel podcast, but I don't wish the podcast to disappear. I don't wish that fucking Heartache go to jail for some dumb shit and fucking Kid Smooth, or, you know, I don't fucking can't do the show no more. Like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, just hold up. It's always some bullshit. No, bitch. No, bitch. Fucking telemarketers all the time, man. They don't stop. But yeah, it's always like, what's the sense in that, man? Look, man, we're here to have fun. We all don't watch the same shit neither. Like, it's fun to watch podcasts. It's fun to listen to other people's opinions. And when I don't like them, I don't watch them. It's that simple. Like, I used to watch what's that guy's name? God damn it, I always forget. Hold up. I'm trying to remember. One Stop for Gamers. God damn it. There we go. Oof. Shit. Shit is like fucking pull that shit out my memory banks. All right. So anyway, yeah, that guy. I used to watch his shows every once in a while until the shit just got to the point I couldn't watch the shit no more. I just couldn't watch the shit no more. It was just too fucking extreme. I couldn't watch it. And the same shit happened to Iron Wolf, man. I used to watch his shit all the time too, until his shit became too extremes. And mind you, those are two polar opposite extremes. You got One Stop, who's a fake Xbox gamer claiming he's all about Xbox when all he does is talk about PlayStation, and then or whatever the fuck else he talks about. And then you got Iron Wolf at the time. He was a hardcore Xbox gamer, but he was just so fucking Xbox that the shit was just like, dude, I can't listen to this shit. This shit is fucking crazy. Like, I can't. Like, it's one thing when you're just making sense. There's another thing when you just, I swear, you just pulling this shit straight out your ass, straight out. So I couldn't listen to them shits, but I used to. But I didn't fucking text Iron Wolf and be like, guess what? Fuck your podcast. I hope you die. Exposed. Like, no. I don't give a fuck. Like, why? I just don't watch. I didn't text One Stop for Gamers and say, fuck you, your family, kids. I hope you burn in hell. I hope you die. Fuck you. No. Because it's his opinion. I don't have to watch it. Now, if somebody fucking kidnapped me and strapped me to a fucking chair and made me watch his YouTube channel every day, all day, then probably when I got free, I would tell him, fuck you, because I've been tortured by his fucking content for the last however long. But that's not the case. You know, like, god damn. Can we be real and honest? Some of these people on the internet have lost their goddamn minds. I mean, my brother, mind you, my brother don't even fucking deal in this realm of fucking Twitter. He goes to work, he minds his own goddamn business, and he comes home. Somebody sent him, I'll read it. I'm not gonna post it up. But let me see. I know he sent it to me recently. Somebody read him a message. Here we go. I mean, sent him a message off of Twitter. I'll tell you exactly what it says. I've got 5 more unreleased exclusive pics of Mooch. If he doesn't say sorry about the kid dying with cancer, I will release them on X-Fire. Then somebody texts him. He had already apologized immediately after saying it and posted them already. Then the guy says, I'll post them anyway. See what I'm saying? This whole fucking stupid ass narrative about some kid that nobody gave a fuck about and still don't. Nobody gave a fuck about that kid. Nobody gave a fuck about his daddy. They don't give a fuck at all. It's just that they just want to use them as this crusade that they're having on the Xbox community when they really don't even give a shit. They don't give a shit, which is so fucked up, man. It's so fucked up, man. That's some foul shit. That's like, you know, like, it's like if somebody wants to have a party, right? And this is the simplest form I could give you. If you're like, all right, I want to have a party, but I don't have the funds for it, or blah, blah, blah. But guess what? It's such and such birthday, and her mom wanted it, you know, her mom got money like that. All right, we're going to throw a party, say it's her birthday, but really this party is for, that's like kind of the fucked up shit parents used to do back in the day. They probably still do. You know, their kid have a birthday or whatever, then justify them partying all night with the kids, even though the kids pass out at 8 o'clock. The parents be up at, what the fuck? That shit was loud as hell. Shit scared the shit out of me. I gotta turn this volume down. Shit, I forgot to put that shit on blast. I was like, God damn, this shit loud as fuck. But yeah, man, it's like a fucked up gift, man. You know, you're trying to justify one thing by saying, okay, this is the other thing, or the shit that they do with the fucking breast cancer shit. They be like, oh, we sell all these pink bands. It's for the best breast cancer and awareness, and we're gonna put it towards research when you know damn well only like 15 to 20% of that money go to fucking research. The rest go in somebody else's pocket. That's some backhanded shit, man. That shit foul as hell. But that's basically what they doing, man. And they saying they doing this all for the dude. Fuck out of here. He don't even know who the fuck y'all talking about. They don't know nothing about the Xbox community. He don't know shit. We ain't even know his game probably not even coming to console. I don't even know what the shit looks like. I have no idea. I think the name is called Cancer Dragon. I think. I'm not sure, but I think. And I remember people talking about that fucking game like, oh, well, you should have known that the game was about cancer because it had word cancer in it. It was Cancer Dragon. You should have known. Like, my bad. I didn't know cancer only had one meaning. I thought cancer could also be a zodiac sign, but you know what? My bad. I didn't know. Like, really, man, come on. Like, these people try to, like, I always have that saying, man, they real smart when they need to be, but they real fucking dumb most of the time. That's what I'm saying, man. These guys, man, they delusional. They delusional. Like, they talk about Xbox dudes and console wars. Nah, man, this shit ain't the same level, man. This like we Xbox guys talk about their games and they talk about PlayStation. PlayStation guys talk about us and then they talk about their games. Like, this shit is crazy, man. And I'm not saying it's all in every single PlayStation podcast or whatever. No, I'm not saying it's every single one. But those that do, they know who they are. They know who they are. And like I said before, man, it's partially jealousy, man. There's just more talent on this side. You have more gamers that are more knowledgeable on the Xbox side. They've been playing games longer. Their first console isn't fucking PS2. You know? It is what it is. You know, they're just able to deliver their material better. Like, have you really watched? I dare most of you watch a podcast with a pro PlayStation gamer. Man, is that shit boring, man? Most of them shits are fucking god awful. I mean, aside from kind of funny, I can't really tell you a worthwhile podcast to watch that's pro PlayStation. I can't recommend shit if it ain't owned by like some media source. You know, like somebody places straight up on YouTube. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Fucking kill yourself already. Kill yourself already. This shit is garbage. I mean, it is what it is. These dudes, look, man. Y'all, the jealousy needs to stop. You know, like, it's one thing to hate on our opinions. It's another thing to hate people that you don't know. You know, like you don't know us. You haven't spoken to us. You know, these are all opinions. I mean, and stop with the racist shit. Like, god damn, man. Stop fucking crying every 5 minutes about somebody who said something. I'm tired of hearing it on the fucking media. I don't watch CNN because all they do is cry baby over every single thing that Donald Trump says or does. I don't give a fuck no more. I voted for Hillary and I still don't give a fuck no more. Like, look, man, it's one look. I'm just tired, man. Like, look, the dude won. Get over it. All right. And that's the same thing I say with this, man. Look, you can have your opinions. Everybody can have your opinions. And we can argue those opinions. But when it comes down to like doing fuckboy shit, nah, man. That's just for the birds, man. Leave that, take that somewhere else. Take that somewhere else. We don't need that shit in gaming in general. All right. It should stay to the games. That's it. No fucking attacking people personally over their opinions on fucking video games. I don't give a fuck if you think they're completely ludicrous. Doesn't matter. I don't care if you think that the person who says that these games are, you know, like he thinks the Xbox is a fucking rocket ship and can fly him to the moon. I don't give a fuck. That's his opinion. Let him believe that. You know, you could make your video and say this guy's crazy and laugh about it, but you don't got to go fucking pull up his information, you know, fucking find his home number and tell his mother that you're going to rape her after fucking 12 o'clock. Like, you don't got, like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Like, how does that even sound like that makes any sense whatsoever? Nah, you got to understand, man. He was talking about PlayStation. So I was just like, man, fuck, I got to call his house and tell his mom I'm going to rape her. Like, the fuck? Dude, do we need to commit you? I think we do. And all the people that retweet that dumb shit. You know, like, hey, man, it's just, it's a day and age, man. I never would have thought, so, man, listen, shit is crazy. Sit here and think to myself, this shit is fucking crazy. How the fuck could these motherfuckers go this goddamn far over video games. And I just think like it, you know, a lot of you PlayStation guys, it's time that y'all put that goddamn controller down and go on the internet. Since you spend so much time on there, stop looking for fucking video games and look for a goddamn job. It's time. I don't, because there's no way in the fucking world that you have a full-time job and you spend it fucking doing espionage research on other YouTubers. Like, it's just, I just don't like, why would you waste your time? Time is the most valuable thing we have in the world, and you literally will waste hours on end not enjoying yourself unless fucking researching motherfuckers you hate you consider to be enjoyment. Because why else would you do, like, there's something seriously wrong with you. Like, you will research somebody that you be like, man, I can't stand this motherfucker, but I'm gonna be on this fucking bitch until for the next 3 to 4 hours, and I'm gonna look for any little motherfucking thing I can find about this motherfucker. Ooh, I found something. All right, it's only 4 hours in. You know what? I'm gonna spend another 5. I'm gonna do some more goddamn research. Yeah, fuck this motherfucker. I can't stand his ass. Said that shit about PlayStation. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Oh, my fuck, I'm seasoned again. Like, you guys got to the point that y'all lost your goddamn minds. That it physically pains you to hear somebody fucking not agree with your views on the fucking console. I mean, shit. I don't know what you're gonna do when the Scorpio drops. Y'all gonna commit suicide because Digital Foundry finds that the Scorpio is better than PS4 all the goddamn time? When they start saying shit like, well, this PS4 game was on the Scorpio, this shit would run a lot better than it does on the fucking Pro. I'll tell you that. This motherfucker. Is that what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna rage out? Start foaming at the mouth? Or you gonna pick up indies and start fucking just playing them shits like Jack Move, huh? Be like, well, you can't tell the difference. All my games is in 4K. Bitch, all your games are fucking indies. 8-bit games. So the fuck what, bitch? 4K. Yeah, Shantae. Maybe that's what you're gonna do. I don't know. I pray for you. I pray for you. But this is your boy Livewire. And man, look, man, be better people, man. It's a new year. Could we agree not to go too far? And for the PlayStation dude that fucking texted me some wild shit today under my fucking JRP shit, every what I write down there? Oh, fuck JRPGs. This motherfucker gonna say Asians are trash and deserve to die. WRPs always. Like, the fuck, bro? The fuck? Now I know there's a fucking PlayStation dude writing this dumb shit because that's what they do. They basically write some dumb shit out, put it out as bait, so you see if you agree with them, and then they fucking jump all over your ass. Like, who the fuck would agree to some wild shit like this? Fucking Asian people should die. What the fuck is wrong? Motherfuckers is crazy, man. That's what I'm saying, man. That fucking PlayStation, man. That shit got people wilding over there. But like I said, man, it's your boy Livewire. Stay safe, game hard, and I'm out this bitch, baby. Peace.